From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Juan Lagares. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. High pop-up. Hernandez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jay Bruce now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 3 for 11. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to count to Jay Bruce.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Now the 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Another full count offering on its way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Jason Vargas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Hey, coming on is lefty Jason Vargas. Not an overpowering guy. 86 to 89 miles an hour. Good sinking action on the fastball. Throws the split finger and the slider. His best secondary pitch is the split finger, and you'll know if he's on early, especially against right-handed hitters. He'll throw that split finger, and if he's getting a lot of ground balls, you know that Jason Vargas brought his A game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder,
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Vargas has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Hoskins, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Towards second. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting eighth, shortstop.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Darno, the runner at first with two gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He went deep in the contest last night.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his day started, Maikel Franco, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Vargas gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jason Vargas. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 full count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
This is line to left into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Altair. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Drilled to first. Bruce is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Vargas is ready. First pitch on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. high in the air down the right field line. Altair is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This is hit softly to third. And no danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cesar.
Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-0. This is foul right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ahmed Rosario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. One and one. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a play! To second for 1. Safe.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher, Jason Vargas.
Riding in once again, Jason Vargas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lagares brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. So now Carlos Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Now another 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One and one to Aaron Altair. Altair stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now back, number 4.
So striding in, number 4. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Yoenis Cespedes goes quietly leading off the 6th inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the 2nd out.
First baseman number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Altair moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Popped up. Vargas over to his right, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. On its way is pitch number 75. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Vargas has his target. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. Two out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Down into left center for a base hit. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Michael Franco, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, D-Row, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit to first. Bruce scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Riding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Two-two pitch just missed.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Plawecki is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Way in front of that fastball. He pulls this one into right, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Pitch popped up. Rosario shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Right side, hit hard. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two and 1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Maikel Franco would be next. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Maikel Franco. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Franco is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Plawecki is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top 4-1.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Juan Lagares. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we'll get late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 1 for 5. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is there for it. And that retires the side. 2 left for the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Altair.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 50, Hector Neris. Now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot, number 2.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jason Vargas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Hector Neris records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.